As we walk around campus, we constantly are seeing individuals talking on their cell phones, listening to their iPods, or talking to their friends. However, it is not uncommon to see an individual talking on their phone while walking alone. With all these emergency blue lights, cameras at our dorms, emergency phone numbers such as the police, fire department, RAs on duties, and the crime alerts being emailed to us almost daily, it is hard for anyone to feel comfortable and safe while on campus. Stated in our book, it says cameras are increasingly being used as a surveillance technology. Besides capturing the images of crimes as they occur, digital techniques have been developed to help law enforcement agencies solve crimes and catch criminals. These cameras are a great example of visual communication being beneficial. So here in New Brunswick, New Jersey, I want to know, do Rutgers students feel safe on campus? Here I've interviewed a Rutgers sophomore on the matter. Do you feel safer talking on the phone while walking alone?
Yes, because I feel like if something bad were to happen to you or something violent, you would have someone on the line with you and they would know that you needed help.
Is there any TV shows or movies that make you more afraid of the world?
One movie I always think about is the movie Taken. It made me really nervous to, go to another country or study abroad because I feel like criminals over there may not be punished the same way criminals are punished here, and the violence in that movie came really suddenly and the character wasn't expecting it.
Do the blue emergency lights and crime alerts make you more afraid of being on campus alone?
Emergency lights? I guess they make me feel safer in a way because I suppose if they were on and I saw them, I would know that something violent was happening, some kind of crime, and I would know to stay away from wherever they were. As for the crime alerts, they do make me really nervous, especially because I just got one recently about Silver's apartments on Bush campus, which is where I live, and I feel like that's an area where you wouldn't really expect a crime to happen.
So is the cultivation theory correct? George Gardner developed the cultivation theory. The cultivation theory claims that heavy television watching cultivates conceptions of reality in viewers which are consistent with the world presented in television dramas. The movie Taken and the hit TV show CSI are prime examples of shows that cultivate this fear in people. Are these shows more likely to have women believe in the rape myth? Leanne Collar and Matthew Easton say the rape myth refer to false but persistent beliefs and stereotypes regarding forced sexual intercourse and the victims and perpetrators of such acts. In addition, they also say in women it can lead to taking inadequate rape prevention measures. The long-running show Law & Order, SVU, is a great example of this. In every episode, there is a sexual assault that puts the idea of the rape myth in people's minds. So is it really safer to talk on the phone while walking alone? In one study, it was found that cell phone users walked more slowly, changed directions more frequently, and were less likely to acknowledge other people than individuals in the other conditions. In addition, they found that cell phone users were less likely to notice an unusual activity along their walking route, such as a unicycling clown. Cell phone usage may cause unintentional blindness even during a simple activity that should require few cognitive resources. If people are not going to even notice a unicycling clown, how are they going to notice an attacker? So are you really more likely to notice an attacker while you are on your cell phone? No. On a self-defense website designed for women, they claim that generally speaking, most self-defense and personal safety professionals agree that while it is a great idea to carry a cell phone for emergency calls if needed, talking on your phone is not the best idea when walking alone. So when alone, it is recommended to stay off your iPods and off your cell phones. So are the alerts and emergency lights on campus impacting people's perceptions on safety? One study shows that a variety of other personal contextual factors ranging from vulnerability to the adequacy of lighting on campus have been found to influence fear of crime in college campuses. So the violence on TV and emergency blue lights and cameras around campuses are having an impact on how safe people feel.